I would like very much to introduce Emma Stone.
God.
Thank you. Hello. I am so thrilled to be here tonight to present Mark Ruffalo with the American Riviera Award, because I get to tell you all about how wonderful he is, and he cannot do anything to stop me. One of Mark's many superpowers is his immunity to compliments. And so I truly hope having this time to shower him with praise and hold a mirror up to his lovely face just might get through to him how beloved and appreciated he is. So that is my goal. So here we go. Okay. This award celebrates an actor's contribution to American cinema. And Mark's contribution is extremely significant. In fact, when I Googled how many films has Mark Ruffalo been in, the answer was at least 57. But when I began thinking of all of his roles, I knew exactly where to start. The moment I first fell in love with him as an actor, when I saw You Can Count on Me. That film is unequivocally excellent, but there is a scene where Mark's on the front porch. He knows this because I've talked to him about it a million times. There's a scene where Mark is on the front porch and a moth happens to land on him as he's talking, and it's accidental, but he incorporates it in his performance so effortlessly, that it made me think about Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront and his improvisation with the glove. And both of those scenes are so captivating, and Mark just blew me away with his charisma and his talent. This awe of all that is Mark Ruffalo continued to grow as he charmed and bumbled his way through 13 going on 30. Kept me gripped to the screen in Zodiac and Spotlight. Almost convinced me that organic food was sexy and the kids are all right. And then ripped my heart out and stomped all over it in Foxcatcher. Mark has that rare ability to marry pathos with comedy. And I knew I would do anything to be in the presence of this man and work with him. And thankfully, when Poor Things came to life, I got my chance. The character of Duncan Wedderburn, as they were just talking about in Poor Things, is debaucherous, lecherous, and treacherous. And watching him play this character was honestly the most fun I have ever had on set. In becoming Duncan, Mark got to be awful. He got to swear and philander and let his freak flag fly. And yet, he also somehow imbued Duncan with a sparkle of loveability. All right, sorry. With a sparkle of lovability that Duncan quite honestly did not deserve. Duncan is an archetype of a narcissist, and somehow Mark made him adorable, as only he could. This character could not be more opposite from this man. But Mark, being so different from Duncan, is what made him the perfect Duncan. In addition to watching him get to do all these terrible things, I got to watch him struggle with it in real time. Truly, before a take, he would be stewing in self-doubt, like, I can't do this, oh my God, what the hell am I even doing here? Like, what's happening? And then they would say, rolling, and he's just off. He's doing it, and he's committing to it all with no barriers or boundaries, just totally free. Realizing that Mark is impossibly hard on himself made me appreciate the depth and the breadth of his work in a new way. Mark doesn't entirely believe he can do what he's about to do, but he does it anyway. Mark doing what he does on screen is a kind of act of bravery. And it's just as incredible to witness and collaborate with as I had hoped. And getting to know Mark as a human being was also as wonderful as I had hoped. Mark is an open heart of a person, and his James Dean exterior, forgive me, houses a bottomless well of empathy. I've never heard him say a genuinely unkind word about anyone. In fact, he sort of personifies that old adage that for every finger you point, there are 3 pointing back at you. He really zeroes in on those 3. He believes in the goodness of people. He's thoughtful, and his gentleness is remarkably much more powerful than any other overtly alpha tendency. His strength and his convictions about the world and the souls in it are deeply inspiring. So I am so grateful for moments like this where we all get to applaud and celebrate a truly wonderful talent and person. It should come as no surprise to you that Mark thinks he's a terrible dancer. But as someone who has had a few excellent dance partners, Mark, let me tell you that I would dance with you any chance I get. It is my profound honor to present the American Riviera Award to the one and only Mark Ruffalo.
That's cool. It's cool. Love you 3000. I'll keep smashing. If they'll let me. Hold on. Oh God, just so dirty. Emma. Emma. That was the most, I mean, come on. That was the most very humbling, totally true. I think I'm gonna get over it. It just never happens. Thank you, Anne. That was really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Roger Durling. This is what a cool. Thank you, Santa Barbara Film Festival. Thank you, Searchlight Pictures. David Greenbaum, I think you're here somewhere. And Yorgos, who's not here, but if he was, I would be really anxious. Thank you, Emma. So my native friends have asked me to do a land acknowledgement to honor their part in America. We are on the ancestral lands of the Chumash, where 27,000 native people once lived here. So I want to thank them for hosting us in spirit tonight. Just so we get started in a good way. It's such a sweet honor. Thank you. I mean, the whole evening is just very sweet. Even the people out front waiting. Every once in a while, a part comes along that makes you rethink everything you are, everything you've done, and can open up something inside you that you didn't even know was there. And you get to do it with the most talented people you had dreamt of working with, and then suddenly they appear at the later part of your career. I'm still waiting for that part. Did you like that? She's got the best laugh in the world. Emma, maybe in your next one, something broad and funny and pathetic for me. I'll wear a corset. Seriously, this has all really been so unexpected at this point in my life, and it's been just just this joyous experience for me. You know, I got a star on Hollywood Boulevard a few days ago. Kermit the Frog was like 4 stars down. I got nominations, Academy Award nominations. I'm getting the Riviera. I got the Riviera the Riviera Award. I've gotten some really nice loaner clothes. I mean, life's good. It's really good, and I'm at an age when so many people that I've known and loved are leaving this earth, and it just makes me enjoy this all in just such a different way than I could when I was younger, and I'm just grateful because I know now that life is just this beautiful, fleeting gift, and that this world is just full of untold suffering. And it's just, by feeling that value of our own lives, it actually gives us greater capacity to feel the value for other people's lives. I mean, it's goddamn hard to be a human being, you know? It is. It's just hard. And so we're here to, we're here to value, we're here, so we're here to value each other and value life and to love, and we're here to celebrate the love that we universally share and the chance to tell the stories that excite in us our common humanity and vulnerability. Tonight, there's 1.9 million people on the border of Egypt who are so afraid for their lives right now. And why it's happening is equally horrible for the people in Israel that were lost. But we can't bomb our ways into peace. And we can't act like what's happening isn't happening. It just doesn't do us service. And it's a scary time, and I just want to state that because so few people are right now. And we gotta, connect to our humanity so that we can all be more human. And so I thank you. This is a great honor to be here tonight. It meant so much to me. And Sunrise, I love you. I'm really looking forward to the next half of this journey. And my family, I'm so grateful for you. And thank you. Thank you for this. I really appreciate it.